I was traveling in California on business from Massachusetts, which is my home, and I was involved in an automobile accident, and I suffered a traumatic brain injury. In addition to that, along with that, I had damage to my vestibular organ inside my ear, and that affected my balance and my hearing, and I suffered severe dizziness problems. With that, I had trouble with motion within my field of vision. Whenever things passed within it, I got disorientated. Sound or crowds I became overwhelmed, and I would shut down. I couldn't function. Often I needed to be helped out of a situation where my wife would walk me, help me, guide me back to an area of quiet. I couldn't be among people, and my wife and I would have to just stay at our home days and days on end. It became like a monastery. We couldn't do anything. I would get dizzy just rolling and moving in bed. I couldn't watch television because of the motion of the television set, the screen changing, things in my field of vision. Whenever my wife would even just take me to the doctor's office, when trees passed within my field of vision as the car was moving, I would get disorientated. And then when we even tried to, my walking would get me disorientated. I also would have trouble reading a newspaper. I couldn't remember things. Short-term memory became a major problem. It remained for years a major issue. Things along this nature. It's standard with a lot of brain injury people that these are issues that everyone deals with on a day-to-day basis.
And then you came to see me, what, 9 years after the accident? Or
yes,
something?
Yes, 9 years after the accident, and we began treatments that you've perfected.
And we worked together on a Wednesday and a Thursday, I believe it was, for about 5 hours. I didn't see you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And when you came back in the office on the following Monday morning, you looked so solemn, and Sharon was like deer in the headlights, kind of looking at, oh my word, is my liability insurance paid up? What happened? What went wrong? And that's when you guys explained that you went to Disneyland that weekend with the grandkids, and there was crowds, there was noise, and I heard the rumor that you actually rode on Space Mountain roller coaster while you were there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, this was something that was inconceivable before we started working with you, Dr. Dennis. We couldn't even sit in a restaurant, and I'm not even talking about a restaurant that had a capacity of 100 or more people. I'm talking about a restaurant with 20 people in it. But we went to Disneyland, and it was crowded, as anyone that's ever been to Disneyland knows how it can be, and it was absolutely amazing. I was with my grandchildren, I was with my daughter, and my son-in-law, and my wife Sharon, and it was amazing. I had such a wonderful time. The children were with me, and we it was magnificent. And just being among the crowds, I handled it. I wasn't disorientated. No one had to guide me by the hand, which always had to happen. And then the icing on the cake is when I was able to not only go on other rides, but we did the Space Mountain ride. Wow. And it was amazing. And this is a ride that many people can't do that don't have brain injuries or vestibular problems, but when I handled it with aplomb, and when I got off it, there were tears flowing in my eyes. And tears had been a part of my life for the past 10 years because of frustrations, anger, or various things that happen when you have a brain injury. And anyone that has a brain injury and their family members understand frustration and they understand anger. This was pure tears of joy, because able to do that, as I said, it was inconceivable that I was able to do it. And Sharon was just absolutely amazed, and it was just like a piece of cake. It was just thrilling. We were just overjoyed.
And that's been, what, about 4 years ago that we worked together or something like that? Or how long ago?
No? I came to you 9 years ago, and we're now in our 11th year since the accident.
Ah,
so
okay.
It's been less than 2 years. So
wow.
Where I am today is just amazing, because after the accident happened, the doctors at first didn't think I'd get that far, and they had said to Sharon I could possibly hope to recoup a certain degree of where I was, and they said the most I could get would be 3 to 5 years. At that point, that would be the maximum recovery rate. Everything that we have gotten where I am today is probably happened from year 8 to year 10, and now I'm in year 11, and what I've been able to recover back from year 9 to here, a big portion of that has been working with Dennis.
And I heard you got your driver's license back.
I am driving. I haven't attempted driving here in California. The Los Angeles to San Diego roads are just a little bit too much at this point. I'm driving at home. I live in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. It's a small rural town, and I've attempted driving there, but I haven't attempted it here. Maybe at some point I will give that a shot, but not at this point.
That's exciting. I really thank you for your help, your time.
No, I thank you, Dennis.